December 7, 1941. North Pacific Ocean, nearly 230 miles north of Oahu. Downspread across the flight deck as Admiral Chuichi Nagumo's carrier Strike Force launched wave after wave of aircraft toward Pearl Harbor. Engines roared through the cold morning air, while hundreds of pilots believed they were about to secure Japan's future with a single devastating blow. None of them realized that the greatest threat to the Japanese Empire was not waiting in an American harbor. It had already been written into their own calculations. A single mathematical assumption, buried beneath brilliant planning and stunning victories, would quietly shape every campaign that followed, transforming triumph into catastrophe. This is the story of how one fatal error in 1941 echoed across the Pacific and helped bring an empire to its knees. Japan's early victories appeared unstoppable. Pearl Harbor, Hong Kong, Malaya, Singapore, and the Dutch East Indies fell with astonishing speed, convincing military leaders that America would lose the will to fight. Their strategy rested on precise calculations of industrial output, shipping distances, fuel consumption, and expected American casualties. But one crucial assumption proved disastrously wrong. Japan underestimated the scale of American industrial power and overestimated its own ability to replace ships, aircraft, trained pilots, and precious oil. Every victory stretched supply lines farther across the Pacific, while factories back home struggled to keep pace. The illusion finally shattered at the Battle of Midway in June 1942, where 4 Japanese aircraft carriers were lost in a single day. From that moment onward, Japan fought a defensive war it could never truly sustain, as American shipyards and factories produced weapons faster than Japan could replace its losses. What looked like a tactical setback revealed a strategic mistake that had existed from the very beginning. Years after the guns fell silent, historians would remember Pearl Harbor as a masterpiece of operational planning, but a failure of long-term calculation. Japan's soldiers, sailors, and pilots displayed extraordinary courage, yet bravery could not overcome flawed assumptions about mathematics, logistics, and industrial capacity. The Pacific War became a harsh reminder that wars are not won by victories alone, but by the ability to sustain them. Behind every battlefield success stood invisible numbers, fuel reserves, production schedules, shipping tonnage, and replacement crews that ultimately decided the fate of nations. In the end, the empire was not defeated by a single battle, but by an equation that never truly added up.